Humphrey Bell, your time upon the stage grows near to its end as you advance in age. But hold, no tears, come down, resign your fears, you're just too old to earn a living wage.
Humphrey again, I can't stand him anymore. I feel like this is the fifth consultation with him, probably fifth or fourth. He's showing up a lot. Where is Lancelot? I want to end things with Lancelot. Where is Emma? God damn it, it's always Humphrey, Humphrey, Humphrey every time.
Good day to you, young sir. May I say, your playing of Titus Andronicus's comely mother was excellent. Well, a wondrous performance, Mr. Bell.
Aye, well, I did ask for a man's part, like you told me, but boss man just winked at me and said he'd consider it, but only if I convince Mistress Burbage I'm a man first.
Forsooth, how strange. I wonder what he meant by that.
I know what he means though, innit? Mistress Burbage wants to move to me and Mr. Burbage knows all about it.
On my word! But surely, Mr. Bell, if Mistress Burbage's attentions occasion you discomfort, you have merely to tell her so. Make it plain you wish your relationship to remain professional and bid her abstain from any amorous advances.
You what? Nay, sir. If I hear her, she'll be vexed and I could lose my job. Know you what I mean?
Ah, I see, yes. If she were to take umbrage, she might use her influence over her husband to prevent you from getting work. Well, I do have a recipe for a very effective aphrodisiac. Nay? Then let us see what the stars advise. How might Humphrey Bell calm the ardour of Mistress Burbage without it costing him his career?
Okay, if I want a 11th recommendation from him, I need to be careful. Choleric temperament. When it comes to affairs of the heart, she prefers to be the one in charge. Struggled with the habits for indulging lustful passions. Lustful passions? Lustful passions or a choleric temperament? Yeah, probably she prefers to be in charge, right? Because she's the boss, I think. Goddamn, I don't really know what to think about this one. I don't know, this one actually, this option here is the one I think is right, but I'm not so sure about this one. The lack of detail in this one maybe is what makes me pick that one. Oh, wait, that one. Please let me be right just this time. Please, I can't stand Humphrey again, but I need his letter.
The stars indicate that Mistress Burbage harbours an excess of choler in her heart. It has given her a somewhat dominating disposition, and such women oft show a preference for men they perceive to be submissive.
What are you saying, Doc?
Perchance if you were to adopt a more assertive, commanding demeanour, Mistress Burbage's lustful ardour may be tempered.
What you mean, like, be all hench and that? I will not lie, it's not me though, innit? You heard me.
But you are a skilled player, are you not? Think upon it as a role I have given you, as if all the world's a stage, and you are merely playing. At being, hench, as you so call it. You can do it, Mr. Bell.
Aye. Yay, methinks I can. I thank you kindly, Dr. Foreman.
This is not the result I pictured, and I still have one more consultation with him. If this goes wrong, I'm doomed. Next time Mistress Burbage stokes the fire and tells me to take off my doublet, I'll tell her. I'll tell her man's not hot in it. And just one more consultation with him. Oh please, thank God. I can't stand him. Well, let's see what is this page. Well, I wonder who's gonna to be. I wish it was Lancelot for me to not see his face ever again. But yeah, there's still some consultations with Mary and John. I can't recall Emma. This time will be Emma. I'm calling it right now. I'm calling it because I'm sure it's been such a long time. And you'll see how unlucky I am. And I'm calling it right now because I need you to see how unlucky I am. And if in the future I play games that at the moment I will need luck, you'll see how unlucky I am.
Hear ye, hear ye! Raleigh's ally, Henry Fortescue, arrested for treason! Hear ye!
In a raid on his house early this morning, Captain Henry Fortescue was arrested for his part in a plot against the king. Neighbors report that he'd been hiding in his basement to escape punishment. His wife, Sybil Fortescue, formerly much renowned in royal court circles for her dinner parties, has vowed to fight on to prove her husband's innocence and win his freedom. Sources say that she had better get on with it, for if he is convicted at his trial this evening, he'll be executed. Okay, she gave up on him. I mean, if he's wrong, right? Anyways.
Lancelot Moore is doubtless a fool, yet men of his class are destined to rule. They tell us 'tis but the order of things, as is the divine right of kings.
You see? I'm unlucky. I'm the guy that roll dices and get ones after ones in RPGs. This is the kind of guy that I am. I've been wishing to see Emma for so long, and I got Lancelot and Humphrey every time. I think this is the last time I see Lancelot. Let's see what he has to say. I can't even remember his last consultation because I had a spree of Humphrey.
Good evening, Mr. Moore. How may I do you service?
I have a mind to take up a profession and would have your counsel on it. For I must say, your advice thus far has been most excellent. Counselling me not to marry that sly succubus Emma Dyer did veritably save my life. Indeed, I have heard it rumoured that her husbands have a lamentable habit of dying, if you follow my meaning. In short, their deaths are most unnatural and not at all accidental. Do you understand what I'm telling you, Foreman?
Aye, I do, Mr. Moore. Pray afford me a moment to recover from the excess of shock and surprise I do feel upon being told of the lady's true nature. Now, you say you wish to take up a profession. 'Tis a military career you're considering, I presume? You wish to distinguish yourself in battle?
Nay, 'tis a career in the church. I have a mind to take holy orders.
You wish to become a clergyman? Pray tell, how came you by this notion?
'Twas given me by the top dog himself, the Archbishop of Canterbury. He's a hunting chum of my father's. Aye, the Archbishop is a crackshot with a musket. You should see him at it, Foreman. Give the man half an hour and a pouch of lead shot, and he'll turn your duck pond into duck soup. It seems the Archbishop has had his eye on me for quite some time.
Verily, indeed.
He says I show great promise, and that under his personal tutelage I should rise very rapidly. He even said he has a mind to make me Bishop of Salisbury.
Ah, yes, the much-coveted bishopric of Salisbury.
But before I make my final decision, Foreman, I thought I'd better come to you first.
Aye, very wise of you. Then let us see what the stars foretell. Would my querent, Lancelot Moore, enjoy success as a clergyman?
Yeah, definitely not. Let's see what he have here. Vile hidden motives are at work. Promises will be broken. Moore's ambitions are misguided. He's being unrealistic about his suitability for the church. Serving under the Archbishop would be unpleasant. Good angels would transform Moore, turning him away from his present course of idleness and dissipation. God will help more with women. London will resound with flattering gossip of more piety and seriousness, thus enhancing his romantic appeal. So, you're on that situation again. A is pessimistic and B is optimistic. I don't think we'll have another consultation with him. So I think for this case it's better for me to choose this option, especially because it involves women. And this guy is a totally crazy for women. So I don't see much more to think about it. Let's just end Lancelot once for all.
You should indeed take holy orders, Mr. Moore. For the stars do indicate that life as a clergyman would transform you. It would turn your mind away from vice and idle pursuits.
I see.
So, there is your answer.
Ah, yea. But do the stars give any additional reasons as to why I might pursue a career in the church? Aside from the fact of it being godly and such.
Well, my chart does also suggest that doing so would enhance your eligibility as a suitor. For taking orders would serve as a signal of your wisdom and virtue.
Oh, verily?
Aye, it says here that if you become a clergyman, yes, that God will reward you with ladies.
God's underlumps! And to think all the hours I've wasted learning to play the lute for such a purpose. I thank you, Foreman, for you have helped me find my true calling. I shall take holy orders and begin dispensing wise counsel and spiritual guidance to all the ladies of London.
Yeah, man, whatever. Yeah, it was the last consultation and I did not achieve it. Oh my, I was really close. I was really close. Still, I have 4, 2 on the go. Yeah, I'm done. If Humphrey don't show me any progress, I'm completely done. Let's see the last words of Lancelot. I must insist upon some latitude with the robes I will wear. Surely a modicum of bending in the sleeves would be permitted. Whatever, man. So we're done with Lancelot. We are almost done with Humphrey. I can't remember Emma. And John and Payne are halfway. So I think we'll have a cycle of those 3 and the last one. Yeah, those won't be happy times. But at least we're reaching an end, right? I'm really interested in the ending of this game. So let's move forward and see what surprises await us.
Here comes crafty Emma. What does she ask for now? Many times a week it is needless to say despite her sins may she be saved. The rest of what God gave. Here comes crafty Emma. What does she ask for now?
Finally, Emma, finally. I miss you. Hopefully, your husband is alive. Oh my god, I miss her so much.
God give you good day, madam.
Good day to you, sir, and well met.
And how fares your husband, Lady Dyer? I recall you were worried for his health.
'Twas the diabetes, the disease you judged him as having. He died from wounds that never healed.
You mean the wound on his lordship's hand? But I recall you saying it was quite small.
Oh, yes, that wound was, but he acquired many more. One evening, whilst we were summering at our country estate, the stone railing of our balcony gave way, and he fell into some particularly thorny rose bushes.
Verily? How distressing. And he never recovered from the scratches?
Nay, 'twas most tragical and so forth.
Well, I am sorry to hear of your husband's passing, but, madam, are you quite well? You do not seem yourself this day, if I may remark on it.
Dr. Foreman, I am more myself than you have ever seen me, for during these past years I have been playing a role that has served me well, to be sure, but I am grown tired of it. Indeed, I am not proud of my dissembling. I'm not proud of some other things besides.
And doubtless you are come to unburden yourself by confessing your, what those things are.
What? Nay, of course not. As I was saying, whilst my dissimulations have afforded me wealth and status, such a life as I have lived has not fulfilled me. For though I have been married many times, and known many men, I have always lacked one important thing.
A moral compass?
And that thing is love. In short, I have found love, Dr. Foreman, and the object of my affection is not one of these privileged popinjays I've met at the royal court. Nay, 'tis a real man, a man who knows what it is to make his own way in the world.
Oh, you mean to say, you mean you and I?
Verily, upon seeing him play Tamara in Titus Andronicus at the Globe one even, I was, well, my heart was took.
I see. You are in love with a player then, I take it.
Aye, and I wish to marry him. But first, I would know whether such a match be advisable. Is our love true, or is my considerable coin and property where his true affections lie? Such a deception would not surprise me in truth.
Well, nay, doubtless it would not. Let us see whether the stars can tell us.
Okay, with this hard vocabulary those characters use, she did it all on purpose, like all her husbands. This was the case. Damn it, I couldn't catch that idea if it was the idea. Oh no. Don't tell me she's a bad person, come on man. I just wanna say whatever she wants to hear and get a letter of recommendation. So, Emma's bow hiding evil intentions. Emma's head has been turned. She's deluded in her hopes. The mind of Emma's beloved is on the coin he would inherit when Emma dies. If Emma and I were romantic partners, I would not trust her. Emma's duty as a wife would be impossible to fulfill. It's a cruel to deprive a man of children. What? A marriage between Emma and her boo would be faithful and enduring. A relationship with her younger man. Okay, let's go with this. Give me the letter of recommendation, woman.
The stars bless the match between you and the young man.
They do not think it would be bad for him in some way. They do not judge.
The chart indicates that your relationship with this young man has changed you. It would be a faithful, lasting marriage.
Verily? I must own I dared not expect such a happy ending to my story. I thank ye heartily, Dr. Foreman.
Okay, pretty simple, pretty easy. It was... wait. Okay, I did not got scared this time. Why the fourth consultation with her is not here? It was that letter that she got me to get me out of jail or something like this. Was pleased. Okay, that's, I don't know, that's weird. I don't know if the game bugged or something. I think not, actually. So, there was the final consultation. Yeah, everything was fine. I think I did something. I don't know. I shall this even to the playhouse go. And mask my Humphrey to ask to marry. Humphrey? No way, dude. No way, dude. Yeah, Humphrey is certainly not interested in her wealth, I think. Okay, goodbye, Emma. I think you were a decent person. If I didn't got anything wrong. Well, let's move forward. I think we're going to get the next character sooner or later. Or, you know, we'll be having one consultation with Humphrey, and we'll be like Mary and John. Okay, right? Let's see.
Humphrey Bell, our thoughts we must disclose. Though your acting is fine, you wear too many clothes. 'Tis hot, revive, fast not sit down, recline upon this couch and take a little wine.
Okay, this is the last time with Humphrey. I can't stand him anymore. Let's see what he has to say. Thankfully, I'll get a letter from him.
Good day, Mr. Bell. I see here in my notes the last time you came to us for counsel regarding Mistress Burbage and her tender advances.
Aye, and your advice to be dominating her were very well. This made Mr. Burbage start seeing me in a whole new light, innit? He was well impressed when I told her to go make me some pottage before rehearsal.
If you are so eager to comport yourself like a man, Humphrey, methinks 'tis time you did so upon the stage.
I see. So, as well as resolving the matter with Mistress Burbage, you have also been promoted to playing male roles now. On my word, that is very well to hear.
'Tis about another lady I'm come this day. 'Tis a member of the audience who comes to all my performances and brings me flowers and sweetmeats. A mature lady. A widow, innit?
Another one. On my word, you are most ill-fortuned, Mr. Bell. Verily, are no young players safe these days from being preyed upon by lecherous old ladies?
'Tis not all ladies, Dr. Foreman. Not this one, anyways. Emma ain't like any of the other ladies I've met. In truth, Dr. Foreman, we wish to be wed. I love her, innit?
Then what is your trouble?
Well, I've heard tell of some vexing things. There are them that say she has a heart of stone and only marries to get her hands on a man's money, though I have none, and she be rich. But she has been widowed many times, and there's even a rumour saying she's had a hand in her husband's deaths.
Oh, verily? How shocking.
I must own to being a trifle shook by it, and maybe a bit excited as well, but mainly shook, innit?
Doubtless you are, for 'tis most frightening if there be any truth to these rumours. We must consult the stars and see whether it be wise for you to marry. Should Humphrey Bell wed this wealthy widow, and what will become of him if he does?
Okay, so Emma was killing her husband. Oh my god. I liked Emma. I really liked her. Let's move forward. I think she finally found love. Let's bring those two together, shall we? The lady psychotic's things regarding the amassing of wealth have changed. The humors about the lady are cruel. Okay. Humphrey can expect a pleasant inheritance from this lady, as she's very rich. In time, if he keeps faith, Humphrey will have children with this lady. A death will occur on the couple's honeymoon. The lady has a creative approach to marriage and is not to be trusted. Beneath her gentle exterior, the lady harbors hidden motives. No, she will not be the one. You will have inheritance and children. The lady psychotic's things regarding the amassing of wealth have changed. Rumors. So, A says that the humors about her are wrong, and B says he'll have inheritance and children. I think I'm gonna go with A. Makes more sense to me to deny what he heard of her, because I think right now this is the only thing that matters to him, not children or her money. So please, Humphrey, be happy about this one, shall you?
Mr. Bell, It has been my privilege to guide you over the years, in matters of work and in life. Wisely, I hope, but certainly with the greatest sense of care for your well-being. Indeed, I have come to think of you as a father might think of a son. 'Tis a responsibility I have not taken lightly, and, in loco parentis, as it were, I feel an obligation to...
Sir, begging your pardon, sir, but I'm going to stop you right there, because I need to know, innit? Should I marry Emma or not?
Yes. I believe you may safely marry this lady, Mr. Bell. The stars suggest the rumours you did hear about her are needlessly cruel.
So this all lies then?
Well, not quite all lies, nay. The stars do also indicate that the lady was formerly most fixated upon the acquisition of money, though 'twould seem she no longer harbours such pecuniary passions, such as is consistent with her desire to marry a penniless player such as yourself.
Sir, then 'tis decided. I shall marry my dear, sweet Emma. I'd be honoured if you came to see us wed, Dr. Foreman, if you be not too busy in that.
The honour shall be all mine, young Humphrey.
Okay. Everything was fine. Yes, I got one. Methinks I shall retire from the station somewhat, mayhap do some charity work or something. Yeah, I think I can have a pretty happy life with Emma right now, just because she found love. I hope that this is the case, because Emma is not that good of a person. But anyways, goodbye Humphrey, you were really boring to be honest, but at least it was quick. It's not like Mary Payne that's taking forever. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 lot of recommendations. There is still hope. If I do well with John and Mary and the last one, I still have hopes. Dude, I'm close. I need to, by now, think seriously about every single answer that I give.